Dang, that's too late.
I see dead people.
Julie's on the fence, talking circles and makes no sense. Afro commies out here on his grind, neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Selman shrugs, he's got no side, just watching waves like a lazy tide. Afro commie seems a low-key wild, but he's got charm, it's his freestyle. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with a wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cosplay queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Oh, casual conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Conversation takes the day. With some Afro commie, we laugh and play. Ebony Moonbeam strikes a pose so mean. Cause the queen, she's ruling the scene. Ebony Moonbeam with her wig so bright. Her wig so bright. Wielding her magic, she's a star tonight. Zelme just yawns, he's still unsure. Afro commie laughs, he's got that allure. Zelme, Julie's on the fence.
What is up here? Ooh, what's up, officer? Your boy, officer. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, and of course, Moonbeam will be beside me later on soon. But right now, we have the legend himself, the one, the only, Mr. Casual Conversation himself, the legend. It is the Afro Comedy 765. How you doing that, Dirt?
You already know you're welcome, neighborhood scumbag here. Legal folks, a daily dose of dirtbag, same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold heart, hot takes, and everything that comes with it. You niggas know the spiel.
Yeah, y'all know how we start the show. We always doing with the how you doing? And this week I'm doing fine. Ain't nothing really happened in my life this week.
Nigga, same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. No, actually, the wrestling channel hit 5K subscribers. Shout out to Friday Night Year. If you haven't, go watch us talk shit about wrestling.
How many R's is it? Or was it YE?
3 R's. 3 R's. YE with 3 R's.
Yeah, so Friday Night Year, 3 R's.
3 R's.
I promise you, if you really don't look it for it, with 3 R's, it will not show. I do not know.
Yeah, so you gotta have all 3 R's, yeah.
That's why I want to make sure people got it, because I'm like, yo, listen, no 3 R's. You ain't gonna see it, because I don't know what it be showing then. It stopped showing Friday night random everything else. I'm like, what the hell? But how you doing today? Everything?
Yeah. AI's a cheat code, brother.
It is. Speaking of, we're gonna get to that later because that's great. But I do want to bring up something personal to me. I know Afro might not care much about this, but I do want to talk about this a little bit. For y'all that don't know, Stephen A. Smith earlier this year, this has to do with Kendrick and Drake and Serena Williams, so Afro would care about it. But earlier this year, Stephen A. Smith said the words that if that was my wife up there dancing on the X, she could go back to him because she won't be my wife no more. So, Ohanian, who is married to Serena Williams, the co-founder of Reddit and the Atlas founder, came on his first take today, and he had a few words. Let's see what he had to say.
I think you had some marriage advice for me.
So he asked Stephen A. real quick, I heard you had some marriage advice for me. Speaking of that,
right? Or
well, you know what? Listen. I didn't. People, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time. But I was
hoping you were going to be here.
I'm not.
Afro,
Hey, did that white man just pull his card?
All he
Did
did
that
was
white man just pull his card, nigga? I thought you was gonna be here.
Afro.
You was talking that
I-
good shit about my black queen, and now you not present. Now that I'm in the flesh. That's crazy.
Afro.
And never forget this nigga's the co-founder of Reddit, so he got money.
Afro, what he say? Afro.
Yo, he really act like he was pressed. He was like, wait. Hold on. I know he's finna say something. I wasn't. There's another reason why I'm not there. It's not because I was afraid. Yo, first of all, getting pressed by a nigga named Ohanian is crazy. You just got pressed by a white man with an anime character name. That's fucking wild.
Well, let's continue. Let's continue.
No, I am not qualified.
Oh, no, you're not qualified. No, I thought you said your ex. We had to go back to ex, but now you're not.
Yeah, I was
qualified.
gonna say since she was dancing on the X during the halftime show.
Hey, look at the smile he got. Let's listen to what he got to say.
Married?
Right.
Oh no, not me.
Well,
I ain't qualified, my brother. I'm not qualified.
I was gonna ask because you hadn't been married before, right?
I am married.
No,
Steve hasn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I give advice.
No, you heard that? He wanted to check something real quick. You ain't never been married before.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, you ain't got no ball and chain, do you, brother?
So let's see what he had to say about it.
Yeah, because I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies, and the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
So
Yo, this nigga is cooking, brother. This nigga said, I build billion-dollar companies and fuck black bitches. What do you do? Well, I mean, he left out the last part, but he is thinking it, yo.
Afro, have you ever seen a grown man get his card pulled so hard?
Yeah, actually, far harder. I've watched niggas crying beg. I've watched some niggas crying beg, brother. I've heard the please don't kill me. So yes, but on national television, no, and not digitally. This nigga just pulled pulled your card over Zoom. That's crazy.
My man's I was hoping you're gonna be here, but I heard you had some marital advice. I know headlines say. No. Bring that shit back.
Hey, and then he said, nigga, get your money up, not your funny up. That's crazy.
What did he say? I give advice on billion-dollar corporation because that's what I'm good at. I said, oh shit. Damn.
There's a whole Reddit thread about this now. Just so you know. There's a whole fucking Reddit thread.
What I wanted to know.
A nigga named getting pressed by a nigga named Ohanian is crazy. First of all, what were his parents on?
Afro, I know you're a real one. Just like, but I know for a fact if he pressed me like that, I'm saying I'm staying on that shit. You can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, bro, you should have dropped that hoe expeditiously.
I stand on what I said, son. If that's my girl, she ain't my girl no more.
Look, ain't no nigga named Ohanian pressing me. That's crazy. If I got to stifle a giggle when I say your name, you cannot talk tough to me. That's crazy.
After I'm like, yeah, I had marriage advice.
Look, even if you beat my ass, that's crazy. Because low key, Ohanian probably got like a black belt in Krav Maga or some shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, it do sound like he got.
I was gonna say it sounds like he got some rich white man 2025. That nigga knows jiu-jitsu. He might be hiding cauliflower ear. You never know. You'll never fight a nigga with cauliflower ear because you finna get dogged unless you shoot him.
And listen, when LeBron stood on him, he was apologizing, but then LeBron left, he started talking crazy. I would have punched him. I'm like, what?
Yo.
No.
He would have punched LeBron. Isn't LeBron like 6'9", brother? That nigga's the size of Batman.
Yes.
Absolute Batman. Yes, correct, sir.
6'9", 345. Like, that's a crazy
size. 6'9", 300 pounds of pure fucking muscle, brother.
Well, he got to be because the Joker is a lizard dragon.
A fucking dragon.
Mr. Freeze is like a goblin. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I mean, look, Bane's a fucking mountain, so we gotta start there. You got.
I'm like, who made this?
Yeah.
Why did Darkseid make everybody bigger?
I guarantee you, the nigga that's riding it, skinny than a bitch, yo. Never hit the gym a day in his life, guaranteed. Because first of all, when did Bruce Wayne become a 6'9", 345 civil engineer, brother? This nigga didn't even lose. This nigga, he low key made Batman black. That nigga ain't got no dad. He still got his moms, but he ain't got no dad. That's crazy.
Superman about to murder.
Superman's fucking looks like the lead singer of AFI, brother. It's disturbing.
Of course, YouTube in the comic book. I didn't need YouTube to understand when I say stuff like that. You know, but listen, Stephen A., you better not come on your show and start talking crazy about this man.
Look, you can't show up on your show after this and be like, yeah, bitch ass nigga want to talk shit while I'm not in the studio. Nah, nigga. You got pressed by a nigga named Ohanian. That's all it is.
To be fair, I don't think he would, because that man rich.
I was gonna say that nigga got money, son.
How rich is Ohanian?
A couple billion.
Oh. Let's see.
I'm waiting.
Damn, my computer, it froze.
Damn, that's how much money that nigga's worth. It shut off the fucking internet when you tried to find out.
Where the extra camera come from? He too rich. They don't want me to know. He is worth. They say he's worth 150 million.
Million?
Behind him.
Only 150 million? This nigga the co-founder of Reddit?
They said Serena richer than her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, look, now you got pressed by a nigga that isn't. I thought this nigga was like Jeff Bezos.
You make as much money as he do. That's what I'm saying.
I thought
he rich as you.
I was gonna say, now you got pressed by a nigga who fucking, you really got pressed by just a random white dude with the anime name. He ain't even like, I mean, he rich as fuck. Let's not, first of all, we might sound crazy. $150 million is a whole lot of money, yes. But I was expecting this nigga to be
just got $100 million contract. That's why it's weird, because I understand if you're like a billionaire who can like end you and end your career.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought this nigga had like
they told me to find a Reddit.
That nigga ain't got Illuminati money, brother. You just got punked for no reason. This nigga flexing making $1 billion companies, nigga. Where's your $1 billion at then, brother?
You should have said that.
That's what I'd have said if nigga, you make $1 billion companies. How you only worth 150 million, nigga?
Well, Reddit, I'm pretty sure Reddit is a
nigga. That's what like that's a little more than 1/10 of a fucking billion, brother. You're still not even fucking, scratching at the front door yet.
He might be richer, because I don't know.
Yeah, the internet can be wrong sometimes, yo. 150 million feels light for being the co-founder of Reddit.
And Athlos too.
I don't need. What the fuck is Athlos, brother?
The young women's track and field.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
That explains why I don't keep up on female decathlon.
Speaking of L's, UMG has released the following statement after Drake's lawsuit against them was dismissed. The suit was an affront to all artists and their creative expression, and never have seen the light of day.
Yo, do they take fucking? And I have to get this off my chest. Does Drake lose his Jew card?
But he went against a higher level.
I know, but like he didn't win, so like, is that a strike against it? Does he have to go to one of BB's reassessment courses in Israel?
But he lost a higher one though, so it is.
Oh, okay. So maybe
just like
I don't know how the great Jewish hierarchy works. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna end up on a fucking IDF hit list, yo.
Maybe he was trying to take Lucian's spot in the hierarchy and failed.
Damn.
Maybe they said the game.
Hold on, wait. Do we know for a fact Lucian Grange is Jewish? Or are we just putting that on him because he's rich as fuck, being a little bit racist here?
Yes, he's from Cecil and Marion Grange were Jewish.
Okay, I was just wondering, brother. I just look because I get a little fanciful with it. Sometimes I just be throwing the religion on anybody rich sometimes, and I need to stop doing that. That's why I made you check.
But Kanye, I remember because Kanye yelled it for like a month.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Right before Adidas dropped him.
Lucian Grange.
Lucian Grange and the Zionist war machine behind him are trying to silence me.
Yeah, so that's how I remember him being that way. But how do we feel about, as the internet said, I don't want to take credit for it, Drake losing the black and white belt?
He lost the black beef and the white beef, brother. He lost the rap beef and the court beef. Like, that's a L, yo. And I don't even know, like,
His contract gonna be. You think his contract gonna be a lot lower?
I don't know. I think he.
Mookie, what's up?
Shout out to Mookie.
Moonbeam will be here shortly.
Yeah, I would say she taking care of some things.
The rain is you there. You know it's raining. I'm gonna say Mookie's there, so you know it's raining.
But
the Moonbeam is on the way for the Moonbeamers.
I mean, Drake really did, yo. That nigga, lost, yo. You can't look. This nigga lost losing the rap beef was bad enough because you got spanked, my boy. Once the Super Bowl happened, you just got cooked all the way through. And then like you doubled back and thought you were stunting because you were like, I'm finna spin the block and get in this nigga's pockets. And then nigga, it got dismissed. You got dissed and dismissed. That's crazy.
Was he able to see his contract before? No, he didn't, did he? He just saw all the blacked out part.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit was redacted as hell.
So he offered it like last month we were talking about, but then it got dismissed before he probably could see it. Damn.
I mean, bro, if you look at it, you can't do that. It hurts music way too much because if they let Drake do this, that sets a precedence for people's artistry to be attacked forever forward, brother. There's gonna be somebody. This was about me, so now I'm gonna sue you, and we can't set that precedent because that's how fucking art forms die. Is when you set oppressive precedents such as that.
But Afro, think about this: if he wins this, do you think record companies gonna let any rapper say anything about anybody ever again?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The repercussions that would have came from him getting through this lawsuit happening, it would have just ruined rap, especially where it is such a what's the word I'm looking for? Let's see. Aggressive. So it's such an aggressive genre at times. You know what I mean?
Academics said you literally will not hear another diss track.
I was gonna say you'd never hear one again if this happened. You wouldn't get these great rap beefs because you'd have to worry about the loser fucking feeling fucking pissy and deciding to sue you. Low key, it would sort of destroy the battle rap scene. Because
let's think about this: if you tell a story about your life and somebody else involved, they will stop that too. Like, you gotta take that out.
I mean, that's crazy. You can't.
Somebody might not like it.
That impedes on people's First Amendment rights, brother.
Yes,
it does. And this is America at the end of the day, god damn it, whether you like it or not. Well, Drake's Canadian, but he tried to sue the nigga in American court. So you got to deal with the American justice system. And guess what? It's not fair.
I'm not rooting for no record label or Lucian Grange.
Nigga, never ever, yo. It's fuck billionaires for life. Niggas know. I have no empathy for billionaires, millionaires, or anyone that's fucking. It's not in me, brother.
But the thing is, I don't want them to interfere in art to an extent.
Exactly, nigga. Look, rap beef shouldn't be corporate.
You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't.
So as the judge stated,
let that shit live on wax.
Yeah, he was, man. It was gonna happen. I don't like the way the case was made. Like, if it was just for artists and showing how they did certain aspects, I wouldn't care about it. But this is clearly was just about.
No, this was targeted, brother.
It was about this one song and what he said, and
I was gonna say, and you can't be impeding niggas' First Amendment rights. It's just not okay.
And the judge stated there was verbal barbs. and you
Yo,
can't just like do somebody
but
for
when
verbal
the
bar.
judge is like, damn bars, you know you lost. He was like, certified lover boy, certified what? Crazy.
And she said there's no proof that people actually believe it, or you would have been like,
Yeah, exactly.
she said there's no proof. You haven't lost because the thing about
Niggas are
truth,
still streaming Drake. Niggas are still buying Drake's money. Niggas are just making fun of him now. It didn't hurt his business none. It just made it to where niggas are making fun of him on the internet.
yeah,
And we were already doing that before the beef.
yeah,
So
so yeah, it was like I said, it wasn't. It was Drake. What brand deal did Drake lose?
yeah, thank you, bro. In
If he,
what way did it impact his bottom line, yo? Financially, where did
that's
it?
what defamation is. You literally have to prove
I was gonna say
that it hurt
you
your
have to
feelings to
prove
make
that you've
money.
been defamed.
You still had your steak deal. Yeah, that's true. Drake will always be successful, but there's only a few ways he can recover from this. He will be successful. He's already successful. He's one
Yeah,
of the most
there wasn't
streamed
no
artists.
stopping that, yo. Drake got too much money. The catalog's too deep. Fucking the fan base is too built in. It just made it to where the niggas who aren't Drake's fans, just there's more of them now. But it didn't. I don't feel like it really. This nigga didn't lose no money. He
I
was
was
just
listening to Take
he
Care
was
the other
just
day.
butt
Shout out to
hurt,
Crack.
bro.
Crack is
This
so
nigga was
hard, bro.
mad that fucking Kendrick went BTA on him. And fucking the only way that he could think to go back, he had to tap into it. Look, as a mixed nigga, I know how this works, yo. Sometimes you tap into the white side of your brain. He did that and he took it too far, and now you took an L on the black side and the white side. Now both sides making fun of you. Crazy. Go back to
Crazy.
Canada, my nigga.
That man said he got a nice foundation. Well, they taking up all this Atlanta takes between him and Elon and all the other people. It's getting wild out here. But like I said, Drake, he gonna still be successful. By the way, I am hating this weird narrative that the old dudes keep saying that hip hop not fun without Drake because he ain't in the clubs
Yeah,
hanging out with niggas. I'm like, bro, you were 54 years old. By the way, who said
what
it? He
the
was
fuck are you
54.
listening to? Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, nigga. The Drake and Yeet song, nigga, with Julia Fox on the yo, Julia, yeah.
Afro,
I'm just saying,
Afro.
it's kind of a slapper. And you know I'm not a Drake nigga. You of
Oh
all
wait,
people, you know I'm not a Drake nigga.
but by the way, young people are having a time of their life being possessed at YoungBoy concerts right
Yeah,
now. They are,
Massa is
they are,
crazy, nigga.
they are here doing
I
like
watched
weird,
like
like
8 niggas pledge
I don't
allegiance
know
to 4K Trey, nigga.
what I'm saying. They're having a time. It's just the old heads talking about that rap ain't fun without Drake, and I'm like, bro,
Tell them those
why are you
niggas go
mad
to
at
a
this
Skrilla
old man? Is
concert, yo. So there's a whole bunch of kids just in the audience, 6, 7, and then see how
but,
they feel.
but why is this old heads up here talking about it ain't fun without Drake in the club, bro? Go with your family. What are we talking about?
Let's say that's it.
But yeah, I'm like, what in the world are we coming to in which these old heads talking about it ain't fun no more without Drake in the club? I'm like, bro, we
Like
too
y'all
old for this.
niggas sound crazy.
Drake is 40, dog. He don't need to be in the club no more. It's
I was
time
gonna
to
say
stop.
we're not trying to, bruh. And
Enjoy
like,
your
here's the
land in
thing:
Texas.
I
My
don't feel
guy,
like
have
the
fun.
clubs stopped playing Drake though. But I don't be in the clubs like
No,
that. But
now he said. Now they are saying we're hanging out with rappers in the
they're
club.
saying they want to see him in the clubs more. They
Yeah,
want to hang out. Yeah, that's gay as hell.
that's what I was saying.
I'm not having fun anymore. That Drake's not out here. What? Yeah,
Yeah.
wait till Diddy get out of jail. Y'all be all right. Just
In
hold
other
him down
news,
to the diddler's home.
yeah, I want to know Afro's thoughts on this. Diddy is requesting to serve his prison sentence at Fort Dix.
I thought this was a joke when I first saw this, yo. And then you can't make that shit up though. Nigga wanting to be at Fort Dix is crazy. But if that, yeah, I mean, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? If Diddy wants to go to Fort Dix, Is Fort Dix mad white collar though? I feel like it's probably a minimum security joint. That nigga probably gonna be wearing a little sweater tied around his shoulder, fucking extra baby oil on commissary and whatnot.
Fort Dix is a military installment.
Oh, this nigga got a fucking military kink, brother. He's just trying to get piped out by some sergeant. That's crazy. Go ahead and send the diddler to Fort Dix.
It's a low security prison. Or he wants to serve this. So it's like a prison at
I mean, he's not been charged with a violent crime in the end. So like, do you send him to maximum security on the prostitution charge?
Would low security be safer for him though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they send the fucking niggas who do tax fraud and shit.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm used to call it blue collar. Well, I'm just saying, going to Fort Dix is crazy. You think he gonna back in?
Always. Ass first the whole way there.
You think he's gonna have the baby? You think they're gonna have the baby?
Oh, he's gonna be fully oiled before he goes through the gates of Fort Dix, brother. Don't get it twisted. That nigga gonna be lubed. He gonna be lubed to the nine, brother, and ready for anything. Whole bottle, not half bottle. Whole bottle.
Oh, he gonna use a whole bottle.
Whole bottle. Out of Johnson and Johnson's, nigga.
You think he ain't gonna share it with nobody first?
Nope. The only way they're gonna have to do body to body transferal if they want to get some oil from Diddy. That's the only way he's giving it up.
Max security for
pimping. Yeah, exactly. And when you think about it like that, max security for pimping is diabolical.
That's 100% what it was. It was 100% pimping.
I mean, technically, it was tricking. He wasn't selling the bitches; he was buying the bitches. Unless we're going under the thoughts that he was selling Young Miami's ass. Maybe Saucy Santana too.
Now we think about it, this is interesting. Because if you
was buying male prostitutes, he wasn't selling hoes, he was buying fucking niggas.
For your women though.
Yeah, for his bitches.
So you giving your women
He's a cuck brother.
So it's like, is it like, would it be cut pimping?
No, but that's why they say you could technically charge Cassie with the same shit you're charging Diddy with, because she's the one that actually facilitated the deals. He just paid for them.
But she under protection because she.
Yeah, she had immunity. She had immunity.
How do you feel? Keep it a buck.
You got to, yo. I mean, Matt. But that's why when niggas, never forget, when niggas were first talking about this, niggas was like, oh, Diddy gonna do 10, 15, 20 years. I told y'all niggas then, this nigga is doing less than 5 years. And sure enough, we got through the trial. That nigga doing less than 5 years. Because being a freaky frog is not running a criminal organization. Those are two different things.
Well, he probably was running a criminal organization, but they couldn't prove it.
They couldn't prove it. Yeah. No, you got to prove it. And Kid Cudi got 4 years to lead a country. Because when that nigga Diddy get out, you got to see me. If I'm Diddy, you got to see me. You whole snitched, brother.
You think he'll be all right after he go to Fort Dix?
Yeah, I think if he gets to Fort Dix, he'll be just fine.
Of course, I got a beautiful lady beside me. It is the Moonbeam. Shout out to the Mooners and the Moonbeamers, whichever one they want to call themselves. Shout out to them. How you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Boy.
What's up, everybody? You already know. I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms. Anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous whore sometimes, and currently tired and not feeling the best all of the sudden. But we're here, and it's Thursday on Casual Conversations.
That's true.
Moonbeam joining us today. Probably not feeling what she is a queen.
So thank you.
She still showed up, even not feeling. Look at Moonbeam. She taking the cue. Yo, that's consistency, nigga. We're getting her there.
But But Moonbeam, if you ain't, I don't know if you heard, but we did talk about Stephen A. Smith getting.
Yo, he got pressed by.
I was watching it.
I was saying, this nigga got pressed by a white man with an anime name, Moonbeam. That's crazy.
Crazy. It was crazy. I was like,
you can't have no nigga named Ohanian pressing you.
I hate stop stuttering. Well, I'm like, bro, if you don't say that,
you know, Zelmay kicked his feet and did a little clap when he saw this shit. As much as this nigga hates Stephen A. Smith, you know this nigga kicked his feet in glee and fucking with. Yo, tell the truth. You straight giggled, did you not, when you saw this? Tell the truth. Like a giddy old maid.
I was supposed to hold this to the Tuesday show, but I decided to do it today.
See? He couldn't even hold it.
He couldn't even hold it.
That crazy.
I had to make fun of this. This man out here got. Listen, I don't respect this.
I don't respect it.
Bro, you can't be going out here talking crazy.
Yeah, bro. Getting pressed on Zoom is crazy enough, bro. But getting pressed on Zoom by a nigga named Ohanian is, I don't know.
Nastier work.
That's diabolical. And look, every nigga who's got a name of a nigga you don't want to be pressed by, there's many niggas who feel dumb. They're like, damn, I got pressed by a nigga named Tory. That's crazy. And I'm like, yeah. Now you got to live with that. But getting pressed by a nigga Ohanian's even worse. Because it's not a nigga pressing you. It was literally a white man that's fucking on a black bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So damn, he's taking your lady and talking crazy to you on the network that you're paid to be on.
My man said, I heard you had marriage advice for me. I'm
He said, I'm not network. You know how the headlines are. I was like, damn, nigga, copping please is crazy.
I may be, you know, when I give advice on stuff I know, like making $1 billion companies, and he smiled and the camera went off. I said, ain't no way, Stephen. Stephen, you better not come on and start.
You got pressed by a white man named Ohanian.
Well, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
And then we talked about Drake losing the lawsuit and Diddy going to Fort
Dix. I don't want to see no more clips of him talking about, oh, you should have swung on this nigga, you should have fought this person. You can't think about going to violence anymore, yo.
I do want to know, how would you respond if you said something and he just pressed you like that? Would you stand up? I know Moonbeam.
Always. What you mean? Like, I'd be like, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I'd have been like, I told you to drop the hoe. That plain and simple. You asked me what you should have dropped the bitch. If she was dancing on the X, nigga, I would take that as her formally saying that she wants to dance on her ex. So I would think it was disrespectful and that you should then divorce her if you're not married.
Alrighty then.
But that's just because I'm not gonna let no white man named Ohanian impress me. I'd really said some mad disrespectful and ignorant shit.
I'm just not gonna let anybody press me.
Pulling my card on national television is crazy, nigga.
It's crazy. And I would definitely want to check you on national television.
Did you just hold me on ESPN, brother? I'm not going for that. We have to fight.
And then after you stutter, he's done on you. He be like,
yeah, this nigga, I build $1 billion companies, but ain't made $1 billion according to Forbes.
I make $1 billion companies, so when I talk to people, I know what I'm talking about. I said, "Oh, Stephen A, don't let him do it. Fight back,
especially when you make it, because like I said, when I first saw this shit, I thought this nigga. When you hear co-founder of Reddit, I was thinking this nigga got billions, but I mean, nigga still rich as fuck. Like 150 million.
Reddit's super popular.
150 million allegedly. That that there's secret bank accounts everywhere though. So that nigga could have some. He could have some different money somewhere. A nigga named Ohanian. It wouldn't surprise me.
Moonbeam, how you feel about the Drake situation? Or you want to finish it? You can finish both.
Say that one more time.
How you feel about the Drake situation? And you can finish your thought on that too.
So I caught the tail end of the Drake situation. Can you just give me the quick cliff notes and I'll tell you?
That nigga lost the lawsuit.
Lost the lawsuit.
He should have. Because why are you doing?
Didn't even get to see Kendrick country.
And honestly, for someone that egged on, what pisses me off is for someone that egged on that beef and this rap beef battle shit to then not win, according to overall in the internet. then you run.
There's no one out here
and
left besides Drake Stan saying Drake won the Kendrick beef, yo.
Exactly. But then you go and sue, like, that leaves a poor taste in my mouth. Like, I thought you was competitive. I thought this is what you wanted to do. You think you're the best, right? You got to keep your title.
But the precedent,
and there is no rules in battle rap. Battle rap is literally like fighting with words. There is no rules to battle rap.
And then lose the lawsuit.
I watched the bitch lose.
But that's good, because I would have been mad if he would have won it, because I think that would have changed everything. Huh?
I said, you gotta be hard to watch a battle rap, to be a battle rap. I watched the bitch not hard enough, yo. Fucking somebody said something about her dead mama and she flashed out and punched her.
I saw that one too. She punched the shit out of her. But I was like,
thing, now you're never
this is battle rap.
Now you're never getting booked again. You know what I mean?
And then what also bothers me is we don't know what was said by her.
Punching people over fucking mama bars.
Well, but that's what I'm even saying. Like, that's what annoys me, because we don't know what she said before. And I've said this multiple times. Like, your level, you cannot be mad or feel some type of way about someone's reaction to what they consider disrespect. Everybody has a different thing that makes them feel disrespected. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, you can't get mad at me for going low about talking about your dead mother.
You know how I feel about it, yo. When they go low, I make sure they suck my dick while they're down there. It is what it is. Consensual ago.
That one I never heard. I thought you was like, I go to hell. I thought you was gonna say I go lower.
No. You want to go low? Help a brother out while you're down there.
Why did I know it got to be sexual?
Yo, I'm the patron saint of degenerates and the head of HR.
And you are not the head of HR.
It says it right there on the bottom rocker. You don't see it says head of
HR. Monray is the head of HR.
No, he's not. That nigga's the head of reindeer.
If he's not, then I would say Hollywood is.
No, I'm definitely the head of HR, yo. It's on every rocker on every show.
Because you cannot literally be the patron saint and also run HR.
I'm the patron saint of
but you need someone that's a no.
It's a double, because look, I'm the head of human resources and the head of hoe regulations. But see, hoe regulating is a human resource, so I'm still the head of human resources. Can I take over
hoe regulation?
That was what Momray said. Momray made me the head. I was always just the head of HR. He made me the head of hoe regulations.
I think that should go to me.
I just take the titles that are posted.
I'm getting stuff like that.
Well, look,
you gotta get into the church, though.
Yeah. Well, the church is always open. The Church of Degeneracy is always there for any degen in need. We're there to listen and tell you to keep it legal, yo. You can still be a scumbag and not be a fucking criminal. Although a certain bit of criminality comes with being a scumbag. That's true.
Shout out to Treso Spiffy. He said, "Are y'all hired?"
Always. Well, no, that's a lie. Yeah, I was about to say never.
The exact opposite.
You just end up there. You just look up and you're in there.
Yeah, but the church is always open.
Yes.
You got to join the Church of Degeneracy first.
The Church of Degeneracy is always
and you have to prove your degeneracy.
Welcoming to new parishioners.
You have to prove your degeneracy. I proved it every time I talked to Tori.
Yeah.
I think I earned it when I called. If I hadn't earned it ever before, I earned it when I called Joe Daddy's baby. And what did I call you?
I don't know.
No, yours was the patriarchal something, and I got it in my notes. I saved it.
Yo, having it in your notes is crazy.
It's because they kept changing them back, and so I would go in and change them back, but I needed to remember exactly how I wrote it.
Arc where fucking everyone was where y'all just gave everybody fucking. There was a whole arc where the girls just gave everybody random nicknames in the fucking group chat, but they were mad. You know these niggas ain't too secure in their masculinity, yo.
We
So
decided to give everyone like porn
how
star
they
names.
do.
I think no, like kind of like stripper names, porn star names. And so we had thought about it in our group chat, and then we were like,
And
I
then
just
they
changed it.
imposed their will on us in the other one.
Yeah, they tried to change it, and we changed them back. And it was like a
It
good
was a
like
whole
hour
arc
long
of
thing
like just
in the middle of the day while like three of us were at work. It was me, Aish, and Monterey going back and forth. He was changing them back. I was adjusting them. That shit was hilarious. But that's why I have
I
it.
don't already know name. He got an image.
Okay.
that nigga be dancing in the rain, brother.
By the way, next topic, of course, we're gonna go over. Y'all know the main topics of the day are Drake and AI. Drake lost again and AI, so shout out to that. But the first one is we got some AI. Look at
Oh goodness.
we got some AI, yeah.
Fellas, what's going on out here?
Just cooling, officer, talking physics and life, nothing illegal about conversation.
Mind keeping your hands where I can see them, sir?
They're right here. Chain's heavy, but I'm light, you understand?
Hey.
Yo, Razor Ramon and Tupac.
Out here, Havana, sun going crazy. And
That was cosplay, not AI.
Chico, when you're this smooth, the world gets small. Razor Ramon, say hello to the bad guy.
Man, legend right here. We keeping it cool. And
Hey, these videos do stupid numbers, bro.
It's you. Please, everybody. Look at you, man.
This is diabolical.
Trembling like the beat just
Negan
dropped. I only
Jackson
gotta
is
pick
crazy.
one. Maybe it's you. Please, everybody, something till the music changes.
Yo, Walter White. Walter White doing that? This is crazy.
Look, peels right off. Man, this leg is fighting me harder than the system. That's what I did. Look, peels right off.
Yeah.
You're a veteran at this.
Martin
My
Luther
mama didn't
King
raise me to leave
crab
you the
legs
shelf.
were
Amen.
fucking
Sauce is righteous,
Malcolm
brother.
X
Righteous is messy.
diabolical.
Pass one of those napkins.
Oh
My goodness! Spanish fly off the top of the ladder! Through the flaming table!
Both men are wrecked.
I was saying that Bob Ross.
Rogers just went straight to the canvas with fire.
Shout out Bob Ross versus
Actually, that would have been fire to have
Mr.
Bob Ross
Rogers.
like
John 3:16.
special guest.
Pop
That would be fun.
3:16 says, I just capped your ass.
Hey.
Strong words from Tupac Shakur.
Wolfpack is in the house. Shout out to Nash. Y'all feeling that? It's real out here. Your boy Pop repping Woe, black and white for life. West side, Wolfpack side. I'm standing in this ring because nobody back there can step to me, nobody.
Hold up! Wait a second! Oh my word!
Except for Bob Marley with
Marley
the
is here in the
guitar.
WWF!
No
Listen
way.
to this place.
Yo, anybody
The
back
Black
there?
Lavender
they got
and
the
Black
heart to
Cinnamon
step
was
up.
hilarious all the
I'm
way.
right here. Open challenge. Let's see who's real. No way, no way. Wolfpack ain't just a group, it's a way of life. We run together, we ride together, and anybody that steps up gets laid down. So remember this, from the Bay to the Bronx, from the ring to the streets, we are just...
Are you kidding me? That's Tupac Shakur. Tupac is in the Rumble. Listen to this place.
We replaced Hulk Hogan with Tupac, so now the NWO is kosher.
Okay.
But those are just a few clips from the AI thing.
If you want to see more entertaining AI videos, just look around.
Just look around.
It was crazy.
These names are hilarious, guys. I just want y'all to know.
Michael Negan is insane.
I don't know.
That is
Michael Negan or Negan Jackson?
Negan Jackson's
I feel like Negan Jackson hits harder, but that's just because I made it up.
But those are some of the ideas. But we also see, because this is an AI episode, we're going to talk about it. Robin Williams' daughter asked fans to please stop sending.
Yeah, I feel bad for her, yo. Because if somebody was just randomly sending AI of my dead dad, I'd be like, damn, yo.
Of my dead dad. And then I bet they're like all these like kind of deep, like, some of the happiest people be some of the saddest. Like, I just know it's super fucking extra.
Yeah, they said some
I hate that.
Fucking...
And also, Martin Luther King daughter also said,
I apologize, yo. Because we've definitely posted some Martin Luther King in the NWO videos.
So I have a question. Is there no like legal way to keep your likeness out of AI?
No.
Why?
Not yet.
Not.
They can find. I'm sure they can find a way, but like, I don't know. Something about it being digital data, because once someone creates it, it'd technically be their IP. So like, does your likeness trump their ownership of their creation? I don't know. I feel like it'd be a really iffy legal case, but I'm not a lawyer. I've just paid for a couple.
Because like I could imagine, like if I was like a professional impersonator or something, and the real person didn't like me or didn't want anyone impersonating me, I figured that they could sue me.
Well, no, because think you still got a Batman on the corner of every major city in America.
And Spider-Man in New York.
It's Spider-Man. Fucking.
Yeah,
Think
but I also understand.
Think about
No, but what I'm
IRL
saying is, but I can
Miles.
also understand them not feeling like, okay, the one guy that dresses up, the handful of people that dress up in New York, like they ain't got no real money to take. But like these people are making money because these videos are going viral.
Take money from faceless entities. You got to think these videos are made fucking in a random app on the internet.
But YouTube is supposed to not be able to like not monetize the videos, but you can put them up. You're supposed to not be able to monetize.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But this is also a thing I
was worried. Think AI is still so new in that regard that fucking a legal precedent will have to be set at some point.
This is the thing that's one thing that's just one thing about it that worried me, like family aspect. Like I don't want y'all to pay show my dead parent or family member. I don't want y'all to see that on the internet. But this also
I'm not gonna lie. Somebody send me an AI video of my dead dad. I might giggle a little.
And see, I'm the opposite. You send me an AI video of my mom or dad once they're gone, and I am legitimately.
You said we're enemies for life, brother.
No, we're not enemies. You better hope that like the FBI can catch me.
Damn, it's deep. No, I get that.
What the hell? What the hell?
I deal with my trauma differently than other people. I laugh at my pain.
But this is also something I want to talk about too.
Where Bruce at, bro? Please open the door. I just need to talk to him. Bruce, where Bruce is at? Come on, man. Where Bruce is at? I'm not leaving till I see him. I'm stuck.
This is actually bad, bro. Because this Ring doorbell and fisheye, this could look real game. This could be bad, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Here's some, that was,
yo, Bruce really fucked himself over.
Yeah, like what's stopping AI? Someone putting in a prompt in AI and it being like a celebrity or something committing a crime that either can ruin a deal, like anything, get them in serious trouble.
I mean, like I said, a legal precedent will be set before it's all said and done, but right now there's not one.
But this is what I want. This is also something I want to talk about. If you know how people DDoS people, just imagine they put a bomb strap to the police and send them there saying that they coming in with guns. She can go way left. If you just go out there. Like just imagine
if you get swatted by AI, yo, because they sent an AI video of you fucking doing some crazy shit in the crib. I mean, yo.
Think about it.
I guess you gotta talk it up to the game at some point, though, brother.
If you show them
absolutely the hell not, I'm not chalking that shit up to the game.
Well, no, absolutely look, because like I said earlier, I don't know if Moonbeam was here, but like I'll watch skate videos sometimes and be like, damn, was that AI? Because that shit was clean as fuck. And then I do some research and I'm like, no, he really made that shit. It wasn't AI. So it is hard to do. Once they figured fingers out, yo.
Just imagine
they're still getting physics together, though. The physics are still weird in AI videos.
Think about it. If we got an enemy that know where we live and they can DDoS us, they put a bomb threat and
but you got to think, people are dumber now, because look, think about the engagement bait posts that are just AI foods, and then you've just got everybody's grandma in there. Oh, where do you get these at? Because, yeah, there's fucking butter pecan, oatmeal, cream pie, ice cream sandwiches now. What? Grandma, please. Step away from the fucking blew out.
Grandma, please.
Take a step back. You're out here tweaking on me.
Yeah, some AI I think is funny. Some of it's funny, but at the same time, some of this it
You
could get
guys see the Discord? You guys see Discord got hacked?
I don't even. Not only can it get dangerous, like people be getting annoyed when I be like Skynet, but I really mean this. And I forgot to. I don't think I ever sent it to you guys. I think I forgot because my aunt was supposed to send it to me. Because one day we were in the office and she was showing me. She was like tripping out about this video, like this article, and I was like, "What?" And so she was telling me about this like AI system that someone had created or whatever, somewhere in Silicon Valley. I don't know if it's like Google or someone, but it's like an AI system. And what they did where they were doing tests to try and they were doing tests and then they were telling it to like shut itself down. And there were so many times in those tests that the AI did something insane to freaking stay online. At one point, it fucking sent its code, tried to send its code to an offsite server or whatever to avoid it. Another time, it reached out to some of the employees that were working on it and started blackmailing them in their email. One other time, it sent code to its future self to let it know that they were going to eventually try and shut it down. So to not let them do it, to get on it early, like all these things. And I'm like, this is AI. I'm like, what happens if something crazy ass happens and then there's an AI video that
What
says
happens
that you did
when the AI sends itself to a nuclear power plant somewhere and makes that shit go Chernobyl, bro?
Exactly. What? No, it's gonna go freaking Judgment Day. Terminator told us a long time ago that this was gonna happen, people. All right. Okay. Y'all better turn Siri off.
Look, if it goes down crazy,
I know y'all tired of those ads. You'd be like, ooh, I need to go get tampons. And then you get an ad for tampons.
Well, look, if it does go down crazy, you know it'll start in Florida.
Why?
Because
let's hear your logic.
Okay. If you've got a place, let's just say people develop all kinds of crazy things. Say you're developing a robot to go and take care of the PDF file trailer parks that are littered all over your state. And it's like a protected hunting site. But then you send in this crazy robot, all right? But then the robot gets controlled by the AI. Then it bands together with the trailer park PDF files. And then they build a whole crazy network because the PDF files are mad technologically inclined because most of their crimes are committed on the internet. You know what I mean? So
I love how active your imagination is.
So once you get from there, okay, once you get from the robot that has been controlled by the AI to go to the Florida trailer park that is full of predators, and they band together, they start working the code from there. Next thing you know, they're all hooked in. You got all these pedo trailer parks tapped in together. They start a net. You know what they do once they have this net formed? They start catching and training the extensive and egregious amount of fucking crocodiles and alligators that are in Florida, okay? So now you've got the alligators that are being controlled by the pedo trailer park people that are being controlled by the fucking robot that's being controlled by AI, and fucking now we all fighting crazy fucking pedo robots that are riding on goddamn war crocodiles. And it's all because of Florida.
I don't know how we got here, but okay.
See, that's my logic on how it was starting in Florida. That's how.
I just hate how so many people that are not from Florida and haven't been to Florida
They don't feel bad. They say Indiana's just cold Florida, yo.
No, you say that.
Well, no, I only say that because I only say that because we were told that in the comments during a show.
Somebody did say that.
I was gonna say that's literally how it started.
Oh, yeah. Kind of scary. Kind of scary. Have y'all ever seen Upgrade? The movie Upgrade? and it's
No,
like
I'm not a movie watching Negro all like that, yo.
Okay, I'll give you a brief synopsis. Basically, it's this guy. He ends up in
Hold
a
on,
car
I didn't read
accident.
that comment. Put the comment back up. I wasn't paying attention at first.
I refuse to go down this rabbit hole with that.
Well, you should, look. Come on, Sunkiss, get it together.
So basically, this accident, he now is paralyzed or whatever, all this shit like that, like whole spinal cord effed up. So then he gets basically an invite to try out this new software or whatever that will help his spine or whatever. Basically, it's an AI system or whatever, and you're under the impression that it's being controlled by a person and it's all these things, but then it'd be taking over his body and shit. It's really cool. It's actually a really underrated movie, y'all, if you haven't seen it. But yeah, it was crazy. I was like, shit. And then as things unfold, you find out how much the AI has done and what the AI has played a part in and stuff like that. And you're like, oh yeah, not only is AI, but AI be crazy.
So did the AI do it? Is the AI the reason his spine's damaged to begin with?
Why would I tell that? You know, I'm not a spoiler person.
Oh, okay. Well, it just felt like that's where it was going. I'm never gonna watch.
You gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga. You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga. Wait.
Damn, that was aggressive.
Oh,
what?
What's
that?
That was aggressive. That's what that was. I think there's a place for it. I think you missed the mark on where it was.
I was late on it, but then I remember
if I hadn't said I'm never gonna watch it, then you would have had your.
No, I thought about it when
even if I told you, I would have told you in a message. I wouldn't say it online, but.
Yo, Moonbeam, the thing is, I thought about when Moonbeam said, I know when people from Florida talk about Florida, they ain't been here that many times.
Look,
I thought about playing it then, but then I forgot
I am on the record saying I watched Florida through Reddit, and like I watch all of the gang members of Florida talk about who they've murdered and who they're gonna murder next, and like a lot of times, yo, they like say that shit, and then I go and look, that should be happening.
No, yeah. But I also feel like you have an algorithm in Reddit, and Florida is very big.
Well, look,
and
you know how I got to
you're
Florida,
just getting like the subsection.
Chiracology. Chiracology is where it all started, yo. Fucking, that's where the murder watching began, and then fucking because I am an avid peruser of Chiracology, it's like, hey, would you like to know about the crimes happening all over the rest of the country too? And I was like, yeah, sure. I like to know when niggas is on demon time.
You've told me stuff about my own city, so.
Next up, we do have it's back. We have valid or not.
Valid or not.
So we got a few valid or not. We're gonna ask y'all some questions. See is it valid or not. We got some good ones today. We got some good
ones.
Man,
if you show me this old ass picture with the bag, if you show me this old picture of Uzi from fucking 2000 and fucking
no, it's his most recent one at a concert. Okay. I already know which one it is because I've seen it on the internet, and he doing all of this with his little bag. Oh Lord,
no, if it's the red one,
it's not
old.
Valid.
If it's the red one, it's old.
Catfishing.
How about we all come together?
Let's see if we agree with Senator Ted.
How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders?
Amen, my brother. Let's stop killing each other. Yes. Let's stop killing each other.
How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape?
I'm with you 110%. I'm with you. I feel you. Let's stop raping people.
Yes.
How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
You were
Does he mean physically attacking?
No, either way. Either way, it don't matter. Attack people. I'm here to tell you, attack your local PDF files.
Every day of the week, people.
By the way, he never
every day of the week. If you know, you know.
Wait, never mind. Strike that because we'll get. I'm not inciting violence.
But we're inciting a riot right there.
Yeah, I'm not inciting violence, but yeah. Wait. That last part. Nah, you were valid up until freaking that last part.
I'm gonna say this. Nope. Let me say this. When it comes to that particular statement, I'm going to say this.
Yo, ain't that the senator of Florida?
Stop. No, motherfucker. Even though the Senate, okay, anyways, let me say this.
Yo, where's Ted Cruz from?
Okay, no. So with that particular statement, I'm going to just always say this. The universe works in mysterious ways. Karma is a thing. And I'm not saying do such a thing, but if justice is not served, I suppose that's just the universe.
Look, my Twitter history is well documented. I was front and center on the go punch Nazis, yo. I was right there with them.
Nazis.
I was gonna say I was a part of the Go Punch a Nazi movement, make the world a better place, go and punch a Nazi. But
I don't know if I've ever met a real life Nazi.
I think you could easily,
because I don't want that, but I've never met like.
But look, if you so choose to take that feeling into your heart, I'm not going to look at you any other way if that's what you choose to do. Just maybe don't film it so you don't go to jail.
Right.
Punching.
But yes, go out there and damn it, no. We can't tell people we're silent. I was literally about to do it again. But
go out there and use your conscience.
Yeah, man, fucking be a good person.
Be a good freaking person.
That's
I
all
do
it
want to
comes
say
down
this.
to.
Ted Cruz never like cleaned it up.
Of course he didn't, brother.
He meant that shit.
Of course he didn't. He meant what he said, and he said what he meant. Fuck you mean?
He didn't make a statement, say I misspoke. He didn't go back and clarify. He didn't do nothing. He's like, nope.
Stop attacking PDF files. Hey, fuck you.
I can't take nothing seriously from Ted Cruz. I remember what happened in Texas when all them storms, when that fucking, what was it, a blizzard or some shit? Was it rain or was it snow?
It was a blizzard.
I thought it was rain.
Drier Florida then.
No, but they had like a really bad like snow situation one winter, and he fucked up.
Yo. This is from like fucking 2019, 2020.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Why is this just oh, I know why it's circulating now. All the JT shit. That's why.
But is it valid or no?
Is the outfit valid?
Yeah.
Do you see what the fuck he has on? That's not even JoJo level. That's not even JoJo level like fire.
Here's my view on that. No, look, if he's comfortable in it, it's valid. I ain't looking at his unmentionables or nothing, yo. Fucking, if he's comfortable in it, fucking, what do I care?
No, I'm just saying it looks bad. I don't give a like. He be dressing sometimes, but that is ugly, and it looks tacky. It looks tacky.
It's like nah, yo. I figured you was looking. You know how much? You know that vest probably north of 10 grand, yo.
I don't care how expensive it is. There's a lot of expensive, ugly ass shit out here.
Oh yeah.
And when you have the money, you can wear it's your body. You can wear whatever the fuck you want. Exactly. I'm just not gonna sit here and tell you it looks good to me. But he don't give a fuck about my broke ass in Florida, in my opinion. So whatever. But in my opinion, nah.
I think, look, if he likes it,
you know what? I probably wouldn't have hated it as much if it wasn't for the hair. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how you see someone cosplay and they like put like the hair wax in their hair or whatever, but it almost looks like he made like a hairline with it or something, but it also looks unkept. There's something about it that looks bad.
Yo. You're telling me you don't get the Red Armor vibes from the vest?
Oh, it's definitely giving anime.
I was about to say, yo, it's a halter top. It's literally a Red Armor halter top, yo.
If I saw it at a con, I'd probably be like, okay. But like I said, for me, a lot of it is the hair.
It is at a con, though. It is at a con.
Convention, anime convention.
It's at a concert, though.
Anime convention.
Yeah,
You got two more.
Lil Uzi Vert's always had the anime influence, though. Since the first Love Is Rage, yo. Never forget when this nigga did the Double XL 2016 freshman freestyle. He had a whole ass custom Meowth jacket on,
which I loved.
It was fire. And purple dreadlocks. That nigga's been an anime character since he started doing music. Well, since he got big.
I know another reason why I don't like it. The top and the jeans are not the same material.
No, that's doing too much. You don't want to do the same. You don't do the same. Come on, Moonbeam. You know better than that. We're not matching materials anymore. It's 2025.
You could have with this. It looks like he wanted to do something at the top and then he got lazy and was like, I'm gonna put on red jeans.
I don't know.
I feel like he didn't fully commit. Maybe that's why I dislike it. But I'm also a cosplayer and I'm a Virgo, so I'm
nitpicky. Is the bag
nitpicky.
tea or no, though? That's what I want to know. The bag tea or no?
Now the bag is valid. The bag is valid.
The bag is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Not with this fit, but it's valid.
As we used to say, scaring the huzz. Haley Steinfeld is now recording for Beyond the Spider-Verse in a different booth than Shamik Moore.
Damn, he scared the huzz for real.
Is it valid or no?
Haley Steinfeld is valid as fuck. I mean, look at her. Sort of you. Crazy. And then just that picture they picked for her, also crazy.
She drooled in old boy mouth, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Look, Freaky Frog. Tell me it's the undercover Freaky Frog, bro.
What?
Honestly, wait, what?
I said Haley Steinfeld in a filming in a different room from Shamik Moore, valid or not?
No, I knew that. What did Kami say about you a second ago?
Oh, you're a Freaky Frog.
Why?
Yeah. Now say what you said right before I said you're a Freaky Frog.
I said the scene in Center. Shout out to that was legendary.
That nigga talked about. He was talking about the scene in Center where she was spitting in the whole boy's mouth.
It was a great scene.
Freaky fucking frogs, and I'm here for it.
It
You know
was a
me,
great
taking
scene.
Santa DJ, get your freak on consensually.
I'm not a big.
I ain't really either, but I
don't like saliva, but that shit was hot. Both of them was fine. Both of them was fine. The with the music, the fits.
I wish you had a list of the freaky shit. Do we have a list of the freaky shit that Shamik Moore's done though? So it doesn't just because I feel like people don't have context on why she would want to record in a different booth.
Have enough context. I know he was kind of like harassing her because he was like in love with her randomly, even though she gave no signs. But that's all I know.
Let's see if we can find a weird moments segment for him. Let's see. Is there one on here?
But I feel like while you're looking for that, I'm gonna say this is valid because I feel like she should feel comfortable in her professional life. And if he doesn't make her feel comfortable, but she still wants to commit and give back, like do this character or whatever, I appreciate that. And I think that she deserves that. And she's married now, right? Or is she engaged?
Yeah, she's married or engaged.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Shout out to Mookie. Get that Wingstop.
What you get? She's married or engaged, but
what you get, Mookie?
Wingstop in a butt. Oh yeah, he left and said he'll be back. He was going to get food.
Let us know what you got. But yeah, let's go look at some of his down bad moments for So Afro could be.
Top 7 Shamik Moore down bad moments. At number 7, we have the Snow Bunny Lover tweet. Number 6, number 7, we have the Snow.
Do you like white girls? Do I? Megan Fox, Vanessa Hudgens, Allison from Twilight. God, there's ... I just want to say this. Hey, baby. I just want to say this about the ass.fm. I hated that shit. And I'm so glad that that's not a real thing. Like right now, the way it was when it first showed up. Hate that anonymous asking questions shit. But okay, continue.
Bunny Lover tweet. Number 6.
That one wasn't.
That's not bad enough.
This man tried to get Zendaya's attention. And at number 5,
Okay,
Shamik.
I want to read them.
I'm
about to make it full screen. Okay.
Is Zendaya? Yes, she is.
So to Zendaya days. Is Zendaya taller than you? Yes, she is. That's from one of the ass things. Yo, at Zendaya, I want to play you my music when I come out there next week. Why you unfollow Zendaya on Instagram? She unfollowed me, allowed, but still the homie.
Listen, that ain't even that bad. He was a fan then. That's great.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling. That ain't enough yet.
That's true. Okay.
And at number 5, Shamik Moore tried to get closer to Haley.
I'm gonna watch Paper Moon just so I.
So you know,
just so I can like be closer to Haley.
4, he was very happy to work with Haley.
I was very happy to work with Haley.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Now for the number 3 spot, I'm using 2 moments because this guy used the same down bad line in 2 different instances.
It's easier to be Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley. It's easier looking at Haley being Miles trying to get to Gwen. You know what I mean?
Coming in hot
she was
at
over it by then.
2, Liz Allen calls Shamik Moore weird. Shamik Moore can't say anything after that, but there is no timeline where he's coming back from that.
You're just fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo. I'm sorry.
Am I the weird guy now? What am I doing?
Now nothing is topping the number 1 spot. 18-year-old Shamik Moore likes younger girls.
No, he did not say depends. He should not have answered that question because I know what they probably mean. Like not older women, younger than his age, but on the internet where things could be taken out of context, that he should not have even answered that. That was so stupid.
Yeah,
like that wasn't even a worse one.
He
You gotta
just
know more
seems mad thirsty, yo. Like I don't get like the.
They wasn't even good. These wasn't good ones.
I would say
these weren't good ones, but I do feel like it's very prevalent that it's with certain women, and
I only know
it has to be
creepy shit because of the memes. But like,
and not just that, if he does creepy shit on camera, so imagine what he's done on set, or what? Well, not set, but you know what I mean. Like,
way worse, but they didn't go into explanation on it. The second one he did with it way worse. They didn't explain it, but yeah.
Can you explain it? Do you know it?
Not really that much. It was on so long ago.
Okay.
I forgot the entire.
Like I said, I just see the memes and shit, and like, if the nigga's thirsty, he's thirsty, yo. But like, she's well within her rights if she doesn't feel comfortable being in the room with the guy. Fucking, but I'm just saying, if it's all just nigga was thirsty in interviews, like. But who knows? Maybe he's made some unwanted passes at her, or I don't fucking know. Maybe she just don't like the nigga's energy.
I think it was unwanted passes, and I think what came out was that, like, I think she kind of tried to, let him down gently. She's in a relationship with someone, and I think at the time they were getting engaged. Like, it was just too much. That's what I'm saying. If he's doing all this eye contact and overly flirty and all this stuff like that in interviews, he's doing it in person. And it's a regular thing because by that last interview that they showed, you could tell by her reaction, she was over it by then.
Yeah, she looked like she do not like this dude though.
Because at first she's like, "Oh, that's sweet" and stuff, and then she's like, "Yeah," and then finally she's like,
"Yeah." In the early interview, she's like, "Oh," and then at the end, she's like, "I don't like this. We're doing it." But it's a catfish one. So never doing Facebook dating again. Tell me why I match with this man, dark skin, 6'1", fine as hell. Of course, I see something I like. I'm gonna go for it. So we start messaging, and he offers to take me on a date. Mind you, we exchanged numbers and been texting for about 3 days. We both had spare time, so we decided to meet. We had to just meet and grab a quick lunch. I pull up and see him nowhere. So I called our first call, and he said, "I'm right here in front of you, baby. Tell me why this old ass man." This is the picture that he used, by the way.
Okay.
This guy. How's she gonna meet? This is who she met.
Yo, and that's on her. Yo, it's 2025. You Google image search. Come on. Quit. Come on. You shouldn't be getting catfished in 2025, yo. You shouldn't.
At least not in this way. Not in this
There are
way.
too many tools and too many ways at your fingertips to find out the truth.
Show me that other photo.
No, it wasn't even close.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. So can you click on her page really quickly? Okay.
She's not a porn star. It's damn. She is bad though.
No, I just wanted to see because sometimes you be like mid as fuck or not even like looking like you can pull something like that. So I wanted to see what she looked like, but she looks good. So
I was gonna say
I could understand maybe believing that was real.
She was shooting at the right range, yo.
Right. That's what I wanted to see because I've definitely seen it. Because my brother tells me stories about some of his friends and stuff, and one of his friends got one, and all he did was show me the picture, and I was like, "Please tell me he didn't believe that who he's talking to is that person, because that person would not talk to that person ever, unless you got money, and that person doesn't have enough money to have that, to have that." And it was like very evident. It's like, all right.
Niggas, look.
I know your range. I'm not saying don't shoot your shot, but be realistic with your range.
Like research. How did you not Google reverse image search this nigga's picture?
I'm trying to decide if I believe that's a real story at all, because that don't make no goddamn sense.
That man came out in the orange old man Deacon suit.
Yo, the nigga in the fucking, that shit look crazy. It didn't even fit him right. This nigga was in the suit that was a size or two too big. Put the picture back up.
The color pairing for me.
No,
I'm not even hating on the big suit. It was the color pairing.
What? It was like that. It was like dry mustard yellow.
It was like dry mustard, but then he had like a blue tie and shirt or something like that. Something. Whatever it was, those two colors, I was just like, why?
Why's my thing not working now? Let's see.
What?
Oh, this one page is not working, so I gotta exit out and get back in.
That nigga was trying to find that picture of that nigga in that mustard suit again. But you can't be getting catfished in 2025.
That's why I'm saying I'm deciding if I feel like this is a true story, or if it's a true story if it actually happened now, like in 2025, because that just doesn't make sense. And if you're a pretty woman and you know like it's hard to find good people and all types of stuff, like why wouldn't you?
First of all, yeah, because I don't feel like there's just a bunch of bad bitches on Facebook dating, of all places.
I would never. I hate when I accidentally tap that tab. I'd be like, absolutely not.
You accidentally hit the heart tab and you're like, oh shit.
Yep, get out of here. I would never. There's a lot of things. I would probably go to Plenty of Fish again before I would go to Facebook dating.
Shout out to POF back. Hey, POF back in the day though, yo.
Back in the day, it was solid. You met different people.
2016, 2017, 2018 POF. That shit was.
I would say it probably ended in like 2017.
Yo, he did. Mookie is correct. He had the Steve Harvey special.
The K&G suits.
That nigga had the Steve Harvey. That nigga went to TJ Maxx and picked that joint out.
He went to K&G. I just told you where he went.
I don't know what that is.
Like it's like a big and tall type store.
Oh, I was saying TJ Maxx. I know since you like behind the gates, you don't be going to like the goddamn oversell places where they sell overstock of the actual good stuff.
Why the fuck I don't? Why the fuck I don't? I love a good deal. What? I'll go grab a whole fit from Goodwill.
Well, he got that beard trimmed and everything for this date. Look at them shoes.
Yo, wearing the TJ Maxx
the blue shoes,
bro.
He got the shoes.
Okay, yeah. When I take down the shades, yo, and the colors get right,
yeah,
that's not too bad, movie. It's in the right. It's in the right warm.
Facebook Marketplace search for a wedding dress. Get you a MILF.
You might not like the colors, but The colors are the same tone though, so I don't feel like it's mad off-putting.
How do I have?
Like if he was wearing,
I can't believe my
if he
phone
was
just
wearing
rang.
a stupid bright blue, if it was a dumb bright blue under that, I'd be with you. But it's a very muted fucking. So I don't think it's too bad. The fit is just crazy. The actual fit of the suit, and that motherfucker got shoulder pads in it, brother. That motherfucker has shoulder pads. He might have wore that shit to prom. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga might have dusted. That nigga might have dusted off the prom, Joe. Or that was his
know what?
dad's.
Maybe he's like a Sigma or something.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, let's see. You mean the fraternity Sigma, but
Yes.
you're on the internet, so fucking Sigma means something completely different.
Okay, sorry. No.
But no, that dude's definitely Sigma
You got that
AF,
Tom and Jerry
brother.
member.
Is he not? That nigga's outside of the catfishing, straight Sigma.
But we got our last segment of the day. And of course, it's an oldie. I'll Be That News classic. Bringing it back for the casual conversation for the one time. Shout out to Florida.
I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx and all of Florida, and every other day, if not every day, I get proven right about this assessment. Now,
Shout out to our Florida intro. Welcome to
Yo,
Florida.
I'll never forget the story. I'll never forget the story of the nigga who sexually assaulted an alligator in Florida. I was like, y'all niggas is different down there. Niggas out here fucking up. The story of the nigga that fucked the alligator
went over there
in the Everglades.
By the way, that was from I did that story on I'll Be That News. And
No, I'm talking about this story's been all over the internet for years.
Jacksonville.
I just mean that is one of my first. That was one of the first really memorable Florida man stories I remember hearing in my life.
Okay. Oh, did I send this to you?
Yes.
Oh, because I was about to say, I told my mom about this. Okay, it says a 25-year-old waitress at Carrabba's Italian Grill in Jacksonville, Florida, was arrested Friday night after what police called a gratuity dispute that spiraled into a food fight riot. Witnesses say the waitress had been, hold on, because this is not big enough. Waitress had been handling a table of, no, I'm just on a smaller screen than normal. A table of 5 whose bill totaled $189 in pasta, chicken, and wine. When the group left no tip, she allegedly snapped, yelling, "You just drank 2 bottles of Shitani," and stiffed me like I'm invisible. And then police say she then scooped up a plate of spaghetti and hurled it into the group's booth. The diners retaliated by throwing bread and olives back, and within seconds, nearby tables joined in. Meatballs, breadsticks, and marinara flew across the dining room as startled customers ducked under tables. By the time officers arrived, the restaurant floor was coated in pasta and sauce. The waitress was taken into custody on charges of assault and disorderly conduct. Carrabba's closed the location early for a cleanup, posting a sign that read simply, quote unquote, "closed due to pasta incidents."
Going to jail over a food fight is crazy.
Yo, that's a D1 Florida crash out right there, though. And like, I wish we could just pay waitresses a livable wage, brother. I really do. Because, like, this is funny. This is hilarious. But, like, think about how hard you got to be stressing for that to take you over the edge, for you to flash out. Just pay them a livable wage, man. That's all it is.
Honestly,
Sorry.
they're probably dickheads, too. So she was probably even more annoyed.
I was going to say, if they drank 2 bottles of wine, they were probably a little sloshed.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, so I hope everything be all right there with it. We got another Florida story. Will Chieftain Way at Florida State was at FAMU be renamed for Charlie Kirk Moonbeam?
Hold on 1 second. Uno momento.
Y'all finna be the Charlie Kirk state. Is crazy. From the
No, the
Sunshine
fuck?
State to the Kirk State.
Which
Diabolical.
is just
Kirk State
ridiculous.
University inbound.
Hold on, I'm looking
KSU. And we're not talking Kentucky.
You're so stupid. And I'm not talking Kentucky. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where. Okay. All right. Because I wanted to read word for words and things. So, according to the Tallahassee Democrat, wait, what is this?
Oh, you meant to go up and read the whole. I don't know if you.
Oh no, you can go. Let me just read the title and then you can go back to that part.
Okay.
It says, will Chieftain Way at FSU and West Osceola at FAMU be renamed for Charlie Kirk? What we know. Now you can go to wherever you want to go. Whatever's in.
Okay.
Chieftain Way, which cuts through Florida State University campus near Doak Campbell Stadium, might get a new name. This week's legislative proposal by one Florida lawmaker to rename 3 Tallahassee streets for slain conservative activist Charlie Kirk could bring changes to the state capital's college campuses. Florida lawmaker Kevin Steele, Dade City, has filed a bill requiring all Florida public state universities and colleges to rename one of their roads on their campus after Kirk.
The Kirk
I can stop there. I can stop. Do you want me to keep reading?
Oh no, you can stop reading.
Wait, go down for a second.
Oh, by the way, fun fact: my brother stayed at Florida when he went to school at Florida State. He stayed on Chieftain Way.
Go back. Okay. All right.
So let me say this.
Let me say this as a rattler, and if you don't know, that's someone that went to FAMU. Either you're a current student, you're alum, you're a rattler. So the audacity to say something like this and to try and force, and I'm going to speak for the FAMU side. FSU got white people. So, and half of FSU some of them probably agree, and that's fine, whatever. So it's crazy to say that to people of color that attend FAMU, a historically black college, and I quote, because I'm going to read some of the things that Charlie Kirk has said on race. That's what I'm about to say. And I don't care how y'all feel about it. A quote is a quote, and it's his. Okay. On race, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. That was on January 23rd, 2024. In December 8th, 2022, he said, if you're a WNBA pot-smoking black lesbian, do you get treated better than a United States Marine? May 19th, 2023, he said, happening all the time in urban America, prowling blacks go around for fun to target white people. That's a fact. It's happening more and more. I'm going to come back to that one. On January 3rd, 2024, he said, if I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder if she's there because of her excellence or is she there because of affirmative action? And then the last one is, if we would have said that Joy Reid and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji Brown Jackson were affirmative action picks, we would have been called racist. Now they're coming out and they're saying it for us. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You have to go steal a white person slot to go a white person slot to be taken somewhat seriously. And you want a historically black college as affluent, as influential, as iconic as FAMU to change one of their roads.
Y'all better get
and name it
Charlie Kirk Way.
I'm gonna tell you something. First off,
Kirk Avenue, nigga.
Let me tell you something. I don't know how that's gonna go. I really don't. And I'm gonna be real. I'm interested to see. Actually, I am interested to see on the Facebook. On the FSU side, because FSU for a lot is controlled a lot by alum. and their boosters and stuff
And
like
they're
that.
gonna have
So
3
I would be
Charlie Kirk
interested
trees.
in seeing if there are people that are against that. But on the FAMU side, it's all we've been talking about. It's not, if it happens, it's
I don't
against
know.
our will.
There is a big
It's
niggas for
always going to be
Charlie Kirk
defaced.
contingency, though.
It's going to be defaced. It's going to be defaced.
But with that road is like,
and it's just slap in the face to force that upon us. You didn't force MLK drives on us and this and that, like y'all just did that. We
Yo,
like
they're
forcing
gonna change every
Charlie Kirk
Martin
on
Luther
us.
King Boulevard in America to Charlie Kirk Avenue.
by the way, for people that don't
No, they're
know,
not.
my brother stayed on Chieftain and it leads to the stadium, and then FAMU is right there. So they try to be slick, so they know FAMU ain't gonna want it, so they try to do it in like a little middle section.
Which is also still a bunch of bullshit
Yeah, so
because
they try
that is our campus. That is considered our campus. Until you get past completely past the railroad tracks, that is our campus.
I used to watch her. Shout out to that. I used to go to FAMU. My brother was Florida State. I was like, shit, I'm pouring with the black people. I knew.
I partied with them because in Tallahassee, it's either like you're either from there, you're either like retired, or you're a college student. And so all of the clubs are down the strip or whatever, which is in between FAMU and FSU. So we party together all the time. We go to each other's events and games and stuff like that to a degree or whatever, but they don't run shit over at FAM.
Yeah, so they try to be slick because they know they wasn't gonna do it, so they try to blend the roles. They like, oh, they both of y'all roles. So Florida State got a lot of
Didn't they
slick.
say it had to be all Florida universities? Is that what they said?
So they tried to do slick because they knew FAMU probably be the one that wouldn't do it. All the Florida schools say like, but we're gonna put it on the Florida State way with it, so y'all both can. So they try to be slick with it. That's all it is.
It's gonna get defaced every time. I promise you. And if you don't believe me, every time I go to Tallahassee for a game, I will take a picture of it defaced to prove to you that it's always going to be defaced.
I don't know, yo.
Because you don't.
Look, you would be surprised at the niggas for Charlie Kirk contingency.
I don't deny that, but one thing I can say is I guarantee you that majority of the student body at FAMU does not agree. I can tell you that. I'm not saying that there aren't black people that agree with whatever he said or whatever. There's always an exception to the rule, but I can tell you the educated minds of FAMU Rattler students, I can guarantee you they are offended by a lot of that shit. They are offended by a lot of that shit because they're speaking on the intelligence of African Americans as these people are attending school, getting degrees, getting big jobs. Like, do you know that ESPN specifically comes to FAMU's J School to recruit kids? Like, we have one of the best nursing, pharmacy, School of Business and School of Journalism programs, and FSU wouldn't have an engineering program if it wasn't for FAMU because it's connected. And you couldn't get a journalism degree from FSU. You could get a communications degree. If you want to do journalism, you have to take classes at both, and they allow that now. So, hell no. Hell no. I'm telling you, majority of the students there that are working their ass off, paying tuition to not only be twice as good as their peers, but twice as good as their non-black peers, I doubt that they are going to be okay with that. We're the same people. No, listen, let me tell you something. We are the same school that got mad all over the internet of our own alumni when a girl decided to take her graduation photos naked on our statue. And she went to FAMU and she posted some of her photos. And for like a good week, like nobody, like everybody at FAMU was talking about it. Like the people on the internet liked it, but like that didn't go, and some that did go to FAM, you know, they supported it, and they were like, well, she's not completely naked.
Did she hurt the statue?
No, it is because, hold on, because I got a fog in my throat. It's because of what we stand for as Black excellence at that school, and it diminishes what we worked for. That is not what we want to be known for. And even if she wanted those to be her graduation photos or whatever, like putting that on the internet and then she's naked with her freaking stole and in front of the statue,
Hey,
illegally, by the way.
Fire, yo.
It was fire that she was able to pull it off or whatever. And she got a huge following out of it. She got hundreds of thousands of followers from it or whatever. But I can tell you that we are very prideful.
You must be taking breaks from the church. You sound very anti-degeneracy right now.
But
no, listen here. If this was any other school, like if she had did that at FSU, I would have been totally here for it. It's because we have to always be
paid tuition and everything. This is right. Unless she was there on a scholarship, yo. I mean, why not? Yo, if I'm gonna be in debt for a few years, I at least want to get a naked pic out of the deal, yo.
Why I'm not there for the degeneracy. I'm not there for the degeneracy because it diminishes the public image of my school.
But why does it need to diminish? Why does the degeneracy need to be?
But that's what it is. Because even though you're African, I know you understand that African Americans or people of color have to continuously be 10 times better even to be considered equal. And they are always looking, society, the news, everything is always looking for us to do something so they can say, see, that's what I've been talking about. They're uneducated, they're wild, they're criminals, they're this and that.
Yo, white people be wild at FSU. They don't talk about that shit at all.
White folks are wild everywhere.
Okay.
I went to FSU homecoming. Them white dudes were falling off.
You knew what happened. You were a part of it or whatever, but they're not putting that shit on the internet.
That fresh shit.
Or they are, and they don't care because FSU is a school in Florida that is known to party.
I mean, it is Florida, though, yo.
I went to that damn homecoming at Florida State. Shit was wild.
Look, at least she didn't eat anybody's face. No one was shot. She didn't fucking maul anyone. But I get what you're saying. I understand that wholeheartedly. But I feel like sometimes my inner degen outweighs my black militaristic mindset. Though it is there still. Please don't think I'm blind to the struggles of the African American in the United States of America. I promise I'm not.
By the way, let's
as
end on an
a
amazing
nigga who
story.
lives it on a regular basis, I promise I'm not. I mean, hell,
Is that an amazing story?
I almost got shot by the police for having sunglasses last month. Remember?
You gotta be more militant.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna end on an amazing story.
Is it amazing?
Yes. Well, it ain't amazing.
Okay, it's not an amazing. This is a bad story.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you were not listening. All right, everybody.
So be paying attention. At least you know I didn't read it. I like being surprised though.
So don't push the play yet. So everybody that's in Jacksonville, you already know we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and
Tony Khan and Chad Khan.
Okay, so anyway, moving on. So recently, earlier this week, after the Jags won against the Chiefs, everybody was all excited or whatever, and the news here, First Coast News, decided that they were going to do a piece on like one of the biggest super fans. And so they showed this photo, which if you don't know from my personal pages, this happens to be my aunt. This is my mother's sister. Her name is Dee Dee Ellis, but when she dressed like this. Man, stop. Let me get through the story. So we can story. So, because this is a serious story, because it has serious implications. Yeah. Okay. So basically, they showed her, and they were talking about, we always show this photo when we are talking sports and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And we're about to speak with her now, our number one, one of the number one super fans. And then they did this. So now you can push play, and I'll go into it later.
No,
we have no sound.
Well, we are still celebrating Victory Tuesday in Jacksonville. The Jags, of course, beating the Chiefs for the first time in almost 16 years.
The Jags now 4-1, their best start since 2007, and nearly 24 hours after that win, fans are still fired up about the season. For years, this is the graphic that we use to showcase our Jags coverage. So let's take another look, if we can, to pull it back up and show that super fan right there.
Yeah, there she is. You see her face a lot. Well, this woman, Miss V, is a true Jags super fan. And today, we tracked her down and caught up with her.
Hi, guys. It is me, Miss V, your numero uno fan. Been around 31 years. Gonna be around till I get too old to get up. I think it should uplift these people around here in Jacksonville and wake them up. It's like a center ground for Jacksonville now.
And the Jags' next game will be against the Seattle Seahawks at Everbank on Sunday. And of course,
you know,
Miss V will be there. We love.
And they talk about how they love Miss V, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let me tell you the issue. Obviously, if you go back to the beginning of the photo of the woman in the teal afro, these are two different black women.
Okay.
Very different black women.
I thought I was gonna say it, and you were gonna. I thought I was gonna get fucking roasted and fricasseed because I was gonna be like, those are two different women.
I said it too.
They're two very different women.
Okay, I'm glad. Thank you.
Ages, skin tone, all of that. They're very sizes. They're very different. Okay. And so the issue here is because then she ended up getting messages and stuff. Not just all black women look the same. Let me actually tell you how really crazy it is. She gives her name when she is at the games is Tealopatra 90 Fro. Hence the Fro, Tealopatra. Yeah. So what she does is she gave them permission to use this photo. So they've been using it literally all year. This is also a woman that has a photo of her similarly looking like that at the facility where they have the draft, like in the shop where they have all these fan photos. She's been up there. They have had this exact photo in our airport, okay? In our airport. They have done interviews with her. They know who she is. And so somehow, they somehow got information that this person was the woman, Miss V. And then she, though knowing who my aunt is and also knowing that she is not Tealopatra 904, she decided that she was just going to run with it and get her a little couple minutes of fame. So then everybody on her platform went kind of crazy, and they ended up doing a retraction actually yesterday. But I wanted to talk about this because it was very personal to me, not just because she's my aunt and I feel like she deserves the recognition, but as a cosplayer and as someone that creates, it is theft. Someone is not only stealing her intellectual property, like literally her creation, her name, everything, which I kind of hope I don't run into Miss V. I hear she's a sweet woman, but I feel some type of way. But the other thing was the news reporting. The fact that somehow they were able to get this information and not fact check it, and had to be told on the internet that that they did the wrong person. And so when they did a retraction, they didn't really do much. They may be going into another interview later on, but they just kind of said, we reported on a story, we showed this photo, the person that we interviewed was not her, we apologize, and then they just kind of went on about their business. But I thought that it was something that we needed to talk about, because I know we try and be very careful about what we say. We try and fact check everything that we discuss, because news is dying. True news is dying, because we have social media where people believe anything that they see online and they run with that. And so then that becomes their news. But the problem is as someone that majored, yes. And so as someone that majored in journalism, like I want people, especially people that want to be considered serious content creators, but also to the news, because I'm actually kind of offended, because in journalism ethics, like the basics is information, accountability, empowerment, comfort, and democracy. And when it comes to information, you are supposed to be the truest source of information that we receive. And so when you're putting something out there for everyone in the city of Jacksonville, and maybe even farther, whoever gets First Coast News, you've reported misinformation. And though this may seem light in the grand scheme of things, if you can easily or just kind of brush past or make a mistake like this with someone that y'all have interviewed before, someone that y'all have multiple pictures of all over online, all of these things, then how can I trust any other serious news from you when you are giving false information? Also, I'm just going to say this to everybody. I think it's also insane that they have used this photo with her permission. She does not get paid for it or anything. Or for so many different things. They even made the Jaguars actually made a filter that is literally her likeness. The underlying things.
Like he needs a text from good old
that is her.
and sad.
That is her. But she is yet to win Fan of the Year. So if you're watching this, or whoever wants to watch it later, and you see this woman and you go to the Jazz games and you take a bunch of pictures with her and she sees you everywhere and waves at you and you see her on TV, because I've been sent photos of me in Tennessee at a game because the camera spotted her. And so people were sending me pictures being like, "Are you in Tennessee right now?" And I was like, "Yeah, for the Jags game." And they're like, "I see you. Send me the photo." Like, type shit. Put some respect on my aunt's name. The woman's name is Dee Dee Ellis. She also goes by Tila Patronino Fro on all social media platforms. She is the #1 super fan for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and she deserves to be recognized. And I hate that I have to end up going into an ethics course to basically shine light on my aunt, but we need to talk about that. Also, intellectual property, it goes back to AI in the conversation we had earlier, as well as these content creators or digital creators online. I hope that everybody knows that you should be trademarking, patenting, copywriting everything within your brand, whether it is your name, the stylization of your name, your likeness, all of that, because there are a lot of people making a lot of money off of stealing other people's things. It is no different than when you're on Facebook and you see someone has given this whole story and you go into the comments and say, "I saw this on TikTok 2 years ago. This is not your story." But then they're stealing it and it's going viral, or it's circulating so much, and then you're basically paying their rent for bullshit, information that is not real. And eventually you can sue depending on how much money they got. So if you're not doing that, do that. If you're the person that is taking other people's stuff to make money, you kind of ain't shit, because these are our babies. This is no different than music. If I create an individual, like an original character, this is my character, someone that I birthed, that I grew, created, made a backstory for, everything. You steal that, you're stealing a part of me. So let's do better, people. Let's do better. Jacksonville First Coast News. And yeah, that's what I had to say about that.
I didn't know where that black man up there.
Actually, also, wait, one more thing. I also want to tell you guys that if you watch the draft, what year was that? I cannot fully remember, but it was during COVID. Whatever draft happened during COVID, and she, you know how what they did was they showed little like webcam videos of super fans all over the country for the different teams. My aunt was one of those people. So, and she's also physically been to the draft. So, do better, people. Do better. And that's all I got.
Ain't no way that black man didn't know they were the same person. Ain't no way. Ain't no way they sat there and didn't know they were the same.
Okay.
I thought the second lady was AI at first.
He is a black man that attends our church. He knows us personally. That's the crazier thing. But if
that nigga just showed up for work. He showed up for work and told them to play the video. He wasn't the one that went and did the interview. Or come on, we can't. Let's not.
No, but what I'm saying is, it may not have come across Chris Porter's desk because he's like the head guy. However, once it aired, There should have been something immediate. She shouldn't have had to even find that out from other people. They should have already retracted it.
I did think the second lady was AI at first, though. I really did.
And that's not even the whole interview. There's another part to that interview, and the woman. Okay, I'm not gonna insult an elder because that's crazy. But I'm just gonna say this: there's a time in the interview where the interviewer asked something along the lines of like, "Why are you a Jags fan?" or something along those lines, and she says, "You know what? Did you know that the jaguar is the only cat in the jungle that can swim?" And goes into like a little tangent about that. And I'm like, first off, what does that have to do with the question? Secondly, that's not true.
Okay. I was like, that's not true. That's
No,
not true at all.
It's not true. Leopards swim, cheetahs swim, tigers can, but they don't really like it. Lions can, but they can't swim in deep water. So they usually go from like one side to another if they have to or whatever. Jaguars just happen to be the big cat that enjoys swimming the most due to being in like Central America and stuff like that. I was like, this lady's cuckoo. And don't you ever in your life pretend to be Dee Dee Ellis, because that would mean that you're my aunt. And I am who I am somewhat because of my aunt. I guarantee you. This is the same woman that wiped my ass when I could not freaking walk. This is the woman that would give me a kidney today if I needed it. Like, don't you ever. My aunt, that woman, not only is she a graduate from FAMU with her bachelor's degree in finance, then she went to Yale and got her master's degree from Yale. This woman could literally just go on Jeopardy. I'd be telling her you need to go on Jeopardy, but I digress. Like this, there's so much that encompasses that woman. Like, don't you ever do that again. Okay?
I'm just a little offended that she didn't
have to chat about it.
Why didn't she at least put on the afro? She could have
at least commit.
Right. She didn't even sell it. Like, you didn't even sell it, because if you sold it, you would have put on the wig. But she already knew that if she put on the wig, she's gonna see my aunt. My aunt is literally in the north end zone, right behind the field goal, in the front row. So anytime they score over there, that's the screen you see. That's the clips you see. Everything. You think she wasn't, and she doesn't. She sits close to us, so she was gonna see her, and then she would have to explain that she lied. So I think what she did was she just didn't acknowledge it. She didn't say anything. But that's wrong too. And I hope you enjoyed your 5 minutes of fame, because now everybody in Jacksonville knows that you went along with that. A lie by admission is still a lie. It is. And now the city of Jacksonville gets to know that you went along with this interview, knowing good and well that you were not the woman in that photo. Good for you. Don't do that again now. That's all I got.
Don't you get confused with my aunt again, nigga.
Don't. For real. Don't at all. But I'm glad that they did a retraction or whatever, and so I think she's happy about it. I wasn't able to talk to her to find out more. I just happened to open up my Facebook and she had a clip of the retraction. So I was like, okay, well that's something. That's something. But yeah.
Or interviews. Get a super fan of the year. Go vote if you're in the Jacksonville area.
Yeah, go vote if you're in the Jacksonville area. You've seen that woman on TV at least once. And then during breast cancer awareness, it's pink. So that's what they were doing. They had to wear pink at the game or whatever for something.
You love to see it. My mother survived breast cancer. I love a good breast cancer pink.
Me too.
So shout out to that. My mom did. But
do better, and if you're a content creator, trademark everything. Everything. Okay.
And
maybe put logos on your shit so people won't. It's not as easy to steal people's your story and stuff. Folks. Branding is everything. Put that watermark on it. Big as hell.
Big.
Damn near in the way. I was watching a video on YouTube. It's like like criminal stories or whatever, and this particular one had this giant like logo, and I think it was like a lion or a fox, and it just would like it was big in the back, but it was kind of like transparent, and then there was another one that was kind of transparent, and it bounced across the screen like this during the thing. They were like, "You're not taking my footage." I was like, "Y'all are serious about this." I get it.
Recognition, one way or another.
One way or another.
We're gonna get it.
But that's all I got for the show. Anything else from y'all?
No.
Oh, fun little thing that I found out. Supposedly, after Bia did that interview saying that she was done beefing with Cardi, supposedly Nicki unfollowed her right after that interview aired.
I mean, Nicki mad petty, yo.
That's what I heard.
She's like, "Oh, you ain't beefing with her no more. We ain't even cool like that."
Yeah, we don't even need to be friends for real. Oh, and then the other thing, did you see what I sent about them talking about creating a separate halftime show?
Oh yeah.
The Turning Point USA halftime show.
If you get like what's the name? Kid Rock. Nobody want to watch this shit.
Nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear Kid. Nigga, Bad Bunny is the most streamed artist in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all niggas heard that nigga on SNL, yo. You have 4 months to learn.
He's hilarious. He is one of the funniest guests.
Yo. And he can wrestle. And the nigga can wrestle.
He can act too. He actually has been in a lot of things. I just watched something recently that he was in.
Though. I saw my nigga Cam Patterson on SNL. One of the funniest niggas Florida's ever produced, yo.
See? You love Florida.
And that nigga's slightly autistic. He be having mad rocks in his pocket.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yo, y'all didn't see the clip of him making he made a campaign to fucking he's like, yo, I want to say nigga on SNL. So he said he's just gonna do a Hulk Hogan character.
Oh. Why would you tell anybody that though? Oh, why not just keep that to yourself? Because now I just feel like you just want to pass to say the N-word.
Cam Patterson's black.
Oh. I didn't know who you were talking about.
But Derrick Grove
SNL ain't letting you say nigga on fucking goddamn network television.
Derrick Grove's got caught. His girlfriend snitched after she got tired of
Yeah, that shit made me so sad.
Wait, what?
I thought that nigga be farther than Atlanta. Yo, how are you in Atlanta? You were gone for 124 days.
His girlfriend called the police.
Wait, but what happened?
This nigga's supposed to be in Mexico.
Derrick Grove's
He's supposed to be in Central America somewhere.
And
look, you don't remember the Louisiana 9?
Can you let Zell finish telling me what happened so I can interact with you about this? I don't know.
9 niggas in Louisiana. They escaped from prison.
I remember that.
Okay, he was the last one left.
Yes.
They called him in Atlanta.
Oh,
because he got in an argument, allegedly, because he got in an argument with his girlfriend. And she called the police.
But then
so why the fuck was he only in Atlanta? Why would you not go farther, brother?
Farther, because they are still looking, and there are CCTVs everywhere. They were going to find him in Atlanta.
Well, no, because you know they were going to cook him. Because remember, they left the sign over where they broke out, and it was just a sign that said "Too Easy."
But yeah, he broke up with his girlfriend and had an argument. She called the police up. Now she is arrested for
harboring a fugitive.
Right, you snitched on yourself. She's so stupid. That emotional.
Yeah, she let emotions.
That's when emotions run wild. Because she. What? And he was a fugitive for months. You were going to jail. You may go to prison.
Yeah, she going to jail. But
I do believe it was 124 days he was escaped, and he was.
They gonna at least give her 124 days.
All those other niggas, they were posting on social media and shit, and doing all kinds of dumb shit. They just went back to the same places, and they all got fucking caught. except for him. And my headcanon, yo, this nigga was in Mexico living it up, yo. Fucking goddamn found some honest work or some shit. Goddamn making some dinero, fucking on the hoes, living life. And really, this nigga caked up in fucking Atlanta, got cooked by a pig.
By the way, I want Derek y'all to know Derek Grove let his grandma go to jail.
You said what?
But it's fucked up to think like that because this nigga is in prison for murder.
Yes, his mom, he let his grandma go there. This is not a great dude.
I was gonna say he did kill two people.
He let
And
his
I ain't even gotta say allegedly because the nigga in prison for it. He were convicted.
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
his grandma Kim Groves was locked up in prison for not telling the police where he was, and he did not come back. They're like, "What
Hey,
the hell?"
that nigga was like, I'm gonna let my grandma sit. And how you not gonna make it out of the country though? If your grandma's ready to
Ridiculous.
hold shit, if your grandma's ready to hold shit down, you are honor bound to get as far away from fucking Louisiana as
Oh, that's the
possible.
wrong
Bro.
one. Never mind. That's the
As
wrong.
earthly possible.
You have to, nigga. They should have caught you. You should
I
be
said
someplace
earthly. I meant
with
to say
no
humanly
extra.
possible.
This nigga should be
I don't
with
know where that earthly came from.
Russell Simmons in Bali, nigga. He should be with Russell Simmons
This
in
nigga
Bali,
would never
somewhere
let
where
one
there's
of them give
no
him no
U.S.
damn bother, bro.
extradition.
You know,
Your
good as
grandma is sitting in fucking jail,
No,
holding
that's
it
the wrong
down. What are
one.
you
I
doing
want
in
to correct. I
Atlanta?
want to make a correction. Kim Groves was shot by the police
Damn.
in 1994, so it's the wrong one. It's another.
Okay.
It was the other
Okay.
inmate.
I
I do
was
want to
like,
make sure
God
I clarify
damn.
that. I remember the name. That's it. So I just want to make sure I clarify that before anything else. Kim Grove was shot by the police in the Night War. Was it Night War? Yeah, Night War on October of 1994. So he has like a history with the police. He don't like them. So I get it.
Oh, okay. So she's not sitting in jail for him though, or
No,
she is.
that's the other one. Let's see which one was it.
Okay. I was gonna say because nigga, you only went to man. I'd have been in China, yo. Ni hao
I
kao
would have been somewhere that wasn't Atlanta.
Someplace that didn't have a U.S. Yo, you gotta. I'd have done got a
No
boat and
extradition
just
laws.
catch me in international
Extradition.
waters, yo.
Jesus.
Just.
It was Connie Whedon. Jermaine Donald's grandma was the one that got put in jail.
Okay. Well, this nigga. I still look. You still should have went farther. Atlanta is 2 states away, nigga. You went 2 states over from
2
Louisiana.
states over. That's so stupid.
Like, come on.
What
You
are we
just
doing?
did one of the craziest. Look, you had one. Someone's gonna make a fucking docu-series about this. This nigga literally escaped from prison, was gone for fucking months, and only got caught because he got into a fucking goddamn domestic violence situation.
Ridiculous.
Allegedly. I don't know. Apparently, it was bad enough that the police needed to be called.
So for me, I don't know if I'm more upset with him or the one that was found under a car in a parking garage.
Hey.
Because I was like, why are you still right here?
Look,
Like, what are we
that nigga got
doing?
scared.
Man.
Yeah, but I felt look, even though horrible guy, he killed 2 people, yo. That's fucked up. But like the thought of a nigga that stuck it to the system and made it out and like fucking shit like that's always gonna sell to the fucking masses. The masses.
Yep, and then they caught him. He failed.
Yeah. Cause the nigga only went to fucking Atlanta.
That's probably how he ended up in prison the first time, honestly.
Only one of the most
Ridiculousness.
surveilled cities in fucking America. Let's go to one of the cities with the most cameras in the world.
Maybe he thought he would blend in since there's so many black people.
I mean, it is. Look, it is Mecca. It is Mecca for fucking zesty niggas. So, I mean,
RFK.
And on that note,
he was blowing kisses at the camera when they took him in.
RFK said autism, Tylenol, autism. If you're
Yeah,
uncircumcised,
Tylenol and autism. Never forget.
yes. And if there is no
RFK,
proof,
never
he
forget.
will make it.
RFK had brain worms too.
RFK said if there's no proof that Tylenol causes autism, he will make proof. Literally his words. Exactly.
Those were his words.
So
yeah, this nigga said the same nigga that said get the FDA out of here.
Alrighty. I'm guessing I'm up here because we're saying bye-bye.
Yeah.
So you already know you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam, Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms. Cosplayer, anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous whore, problematic niece, I guess. But yeah. I'm also 1/3 co-host of the Female Blurlet podcast Waifu Views that gives you everything fandom with a side of beautiful waifus. We have a show Sunday. I was going to tell y'all the theme, but I've decided not to because it's a little secret or whatever. But we'll have a show, so you'll see us in cosplay. That'll be fun. And I'm going to attempt to get on Make It Make Sense before a convention because I had a con last week and I have a con this week. So, but you can find me on all social media platforms. I'll be dropping some spooky stuff. And if you're in the Jacksonville area, you already know, check out the Black and Jacks anime group. We're on all social media platforms. I actually think they're streaming live on Twitch right now. So be sure to check out their Twitch page because I will be streaming there next weekend or next Wednesday or the week after, one of them. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe follow on all my socials, please. That would be wonderful.
Follow Moonbeam.
Of course, you can find me at AfroCopy765 on all platforms. You can catch me Wednesdays on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable doing top 10 anything. We just did top 10 brothers in anime, top 10 big brothers in anime. No big surprise, Edward Elric, #1 on the list. You can also catch me Thursdays here on Casual Conversations, casually conversating with the lovely Miss Moonbeam and Selmac. Then Fridays, you can catch me on Friday night here talking wrestling. We just hit 5K subscribers on the Friday Night Your YouTube channel. So
shout out to that.
It's lit. We'll have predictions for Crown Jewel Purse tomorrow on Friday Night Year. Also, probably talk a little bit about what's going on in AEW, maybe a little bit about Santos Escobar. Wait until the last minute to fucking re-sign. Niggas are sad. But yeah, shout out to all the new subscribers. Fucking shout out to niggas wanting to listen to us talk about wrestling. Shout out to fucking AI for making it so much easier. You know the fucking vibe, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And Afro, what did NXT do to your boy Tony Khan?
Doubled the ratings, nigga. Doubled the fucking ratings. You got lapped by developmental, nigga. You're not playing the same game, Tony. You're not.
I will set that up the whole
You're
way.
not playing the same fucking game. This is not the Wednesday Night Wars anymore, brother. Fucking you're not doing those kind of numbers, yo.
Afro,
And
what are you doing?
NXT
49 out of 53 they won, Afro.
bruh. 49 weeks out of 53 weeks, they fucking NXT has consistently defeated AEW in the ratings. And we the only reason we say NXT is because it's no point in even trying to compare it to the ratings for Raw or fucking SmackDown.
True.
I know Raw is always in question because it's on Netflix now, but if we look at the number of people that end up watching it on Netflix, if you want to then compare it to the numbers of people who watch the AEW replays on HBO Max, it's not even fucking close.
I knew they were gonna hype him up. Shout out to Michael Irvin. I was hyping this up.
Yeah, bro. Fucking man. Tony tried though, yo. He tried. He was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna have a show on Tuesday too. We're gonna have a bunch of titles on it, and like, it'd be cool if you watched." And they were like, "Yo, they got the Hardy Boys over here on fucking NXT fighting fucking Dark State, brother. We're not watching AEW. I'm sorry."
But shout out to go check out Friday Night. Yeah, get that whole from Afro
I
Comedy.
was saying, tap in. Fucking, we're just niggas talking about wrestling.
Oh shit! I forgot to say. Also, Waifu Views, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, because I forgot to tell y'all what time. And you can find us on... Did you just say I was delusional?
No, I was finna talk about me. Because I thought you was done. I'm finna do my intro to myself.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it delayed because I started talking and then it played.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were done because it was a breath right there. So I'm gonna introduce myself by this. It's delusional. It's your boy Alpha Zalmay. Delusional is coming soon. I'm probably gonna do a pre-show this week. It won't be the whole set. I'm trying to make up. I'm trying to
The
figure out how much.
rollout arc's almost over,
Yeah.
folks.
So I'm gonna do a whole little pre-show. It's probably gonna be in this room, and probably with a background of the delusional thing. And then I'll have to try to still figure out the logistics of doing it in there. It'll be a recorded show, so enjoy it. It's gonna be a great conversation. I'm gonna have a great time. My Eagles are getting whooped right now, so I'm very sad. But you can't find me. I'm gonna have to probably take them out of my power rankings this week, so I'm very upset about this. After Uniqo cursed my team. So you can find us on the Keep That Sports Show every Tuesday, in which we talk about sports. We go over the NFL week. We go over. I had a rant this week on Chris Jones giving no effort, and that's my boy from Houston, Mississippi. I love him to death, but I had to call him out. You can't give that lack of effort. I also went on a Zell rant about LeBron James pump faking us with this fake announcement that got people hyped up for a Hennessy commercial, a Hennessy ad. So I don't know what was that about. And it's just a lot of going on in the NFL this week. My Eagles might be out of my top. They gonna be out of my Power 5 unless they come back in this game. So I'm sad about that. I called them a wife. They're still a wife because they got a ring, but they might not be a top. They might not be a top 5 right now. So we're gonna get over that. Great spills if y'all want to hear all my marriage analogies in sports. Keep it 99 overall 99 sports every Tuesday. Like I said, Keep It 99 will have all the individual sections. So if you just want to watch the Zell rants or whatever, Zell rants come out tomorrow on the Keep It 99 channel. We live on the Overall 99 Sports channel. All the individual shows, videos will be over on that channel when I cut them up, so you don't have to watch the whole 2-hour thing. You can just watch sections you care about. So go over there to Keep It 99. All that stuff is good. Like I said, Delusional coming soon. I appreciate y'all. Anything else before we go?
Nope.
Sometimes I'll just be honest.
I had an allergic reaction last night.
To what?
Niggas.
Who are these niggas?
Please stop.
Julie's on the fence, talking circles and makes no sense. Afro commies out here on his grind, neighborhood scumbag, but he's one of a kind. So casual conversation takes the...
That's a fake out.
Silky smooth, like the touch of velvet. Afro commies voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway. R&B in the spotlight.